The OK hand gesture has become a cultural flashpoint, transforming from an innocent sign to a hate symbol. The Anti-Defamation League officially included it in its Hate on Display database in 2019. The evolution was gradual. It started on the anonymous online message board 4chan in 2017, when a troll campaign tried to trick the media into believing the gesture was a secret symbol of white supremacy. But as the campaign spread, the sign was actually adopted by the alt-right, a term for those on the far right who embrace white nationalist views. It was then used to, quote, trigger liberals who thought the hand gesture identified secret Nazis.
The tricky part of discussing these things is that it's simultaneously incredibly stupid and incredibly consequential. We're talking about a dumb troll campaign that targeted people in order to make a group of racists online amused for a little period of time. And then at the same time, we are talking about the OK hand sign at all because of the real rise in visibility of white supremacy and racist ideas and increasing access to power of those ideas.
The concept only continued to pick up steam online and make headlines in the following years. And the intention behind every instance is hard to know. Some examples include white nationalist Richard Spencer and right-wing internet provocateur Milo Yiannopoulos. It's also been used by interns in the Trump White House, a writer for the fringe-right website Gateway Pundit, and a Chicago Cubs fan who was later banned from Wrigley Field. However, it was the use by the Christchurch shooting suspect that marked a shift in the conversation.
The use of that hand sign by the Christchurch suspect, I think, is something that really needs to be underlined here. His use and engagement with this part of meme culture, I think, took some of the ambiguity of a lot of these things and made it harder to excuse it away. Whatever his intentions, the fact that this person who was accused of killing so many people had used this sign sort of seemed to change the tone of the discourse around it.
The OK sign isn't the first seemingly innocuous bit of culture claimed by alt-right groups. Pepe the Frog went from innocent cartoon to alt-right meme during the 2016 election, thanks to a similar online evolution. But flashing the OK sign has an additional element: its use in everyday life, including by public figures. But post-2017, the frequent use of the symbol opens the door for misinterpretation and a debate. Is it being used knowingly as a symbol of white supremacy or not?
The intersection of ambiguity and racism can be weaponized in order to manipulate the media, to manipulate popular opinion, to spread ideas into the discourse that have no place being there. That is something that has helped the OK hand sign, Pepe, any of these things like it that have some degree of ambiguity or playfulness or irony that has been baked into it, get away with spreading earnest white supremacist, Nazi, racist ideas along with them.
The confusion presents civil rights groups like the Anti-Defamation League with a challenge: how to educate people about the sign's darker meaning without giving oxygen to the movement.
The significance here is that the ADL is attempting, at least, to make this less ambiguous. It's a sign of how even ironic racism is now being taken more seriously, and experts are asking us to look beyond the explanation of just trolling and understand how something is actually being used and how the spread of a symbol like that may carry the ideas that it's being associated with it. No matter what the ADL says, there are always going to be people who make the sign because they're unaware of this entire conversation that has played out, right? The symbol has existed long before a bunch of people on a message board decided it would be funny to trick the media into saying it was racist.